It's the 14th of July, 6:45 p.m. and 108 degrees right now, so it's cooled off a little bit. I wanted to show this tomato plant I got today. It's called a Better Boy. I got it at Tractor Supply, and I think it's an indeterminate, but maybe not. It might have been pushed over into the determinate. It might have been a determinate one that got pushed into this, but I was trying to find one that was indeterminate, that would give me some unlimited tomatoes. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Home Depot, and I hope to maybe get some tomato plants that are as big as that and plant those. But I'm not gonna plant it right away because it is so hot. Or maybe I will. I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. There's my geraniums that are the worst for wear as well. They took a hit when we moved them over to that area so they get automatic watering. I didn't realize that, see how that sun's hitting on those plants over there? Well, these babies didn't like that, and they burnt to a crisp. I'm not gonna do much of a garden tour today. Oh, there's a cucumber here, which is what I wanted to show, but then look at the leaves, they're all curled, and that's got to be from just being over here in the heat of the afternoon, maybe. I don't know. I probably need to move this. Everything is looking kind of crispy. I planted one of the autumn sages here. It seems to be doing okay. I cut back this salvia, and I don't think it liked me for that. And I've been kind of watering it a little bit. We've been watering these bubblegum pink super petunias, trying to keep them alive. The purple ones did die. The autumn sage that's in the center there is looking okay. I'm gonna give it some more water. I've been hand watering this at night too. That vinca is still doing okay, I guess. These little dudes, not minding this heat, I guess. We tied this guy up, and then I cut one of its, I pruned it a little bit. That's a cherry tomato. So, and so is this one. And it's looking better. I bet it's grown an inch or so. The noodle beans are starting to come around a little bit. I planted a couple more tomatoes in here and they didn't make it. And so then I stuck some, I think they're golden bush beans, where these emitters were. Some seeds. We'll see if they come up. Don't know that they will. Check out these straw flowers. kind of pretty. Probably. Ooh, pumpkin vine right there. It's kind of noisy with the coolers on both sides of the house. So I'll talk just a little bit before I come around the edge of the house. And then I'm just gonna walk through the garden fairly quickly. I had to cut one of the spaghetti squashes. It was just spongy, the little one that was on that obelisk there. The melons seem to be doing okay. The Kajari melons that are climbing up the outside of this bed. We've been battling pests and squash bugs mainly, and they've been everywhere. They've been over against the wall there, they've been on this plant, they've been in that bed, and they've been in the bed farther down. So pests, excessive heat, that's what we have going on right now. I've got a sunflower that's starting to, I don't know how to show that. Starting to come out of its cocoon, so to speak. I think if I get tomato plants tomorrow at Home Depot, I'm gonna be putting them, I'll probably take these Paul Robeson tomatoes out. They don't look too well. Well, I don't know. My husband and I have been talking about it, and I keep changing my mind. I probably will not put them here because nothing along this wall, tomato-wise, is doing well. So why would I put something there that hasn't been successful so far? So this bed, I think, would be wrong for me to plant tomato plants there. And this right here hasn't produced anything worthwhile. So where did I, oh, I know where I was gonna put a, oop, I got a bad melon there. I thought I could get that with my, pinch it with my, can't. Thought I could pinch it with my fingernail. The peppers look okay. For the, I could put something over them as far as shade, but here's where I was gonna put, I think I will put the tomatoes in this bed. And then I just might cover it with a shade cloth like I have down here on these. I don't know if it's, here's where I think I've got another, yeah, I got a cucumber to pick. And what was surprising is the cucumber that came off of here I thought was going to be bitter because it was hot. It was not. So yeah, these look better. That one's bouncing back. This one's, it's not doing great, but it might come back. Yeah, I think I could put maybe, I planted bush beans where these stakes are, seeds. I don't know that they'll come up, But I might put a tomato plant even right here in the corner. But I definitely will put a couple in this bed, and then I may cover them with shade cloth. Or, no, I probably won't put one here. Here's where I think I'm gonna put a couple of new cucumbers. That butternut squash is looking good right there. It's the healthiest thing I think I got going in my garden right now. And these aren't too bad. And this serrano pepper plant's doing really well. I do have a watermelon in here. And you can smell the garlic chives in here. Okay, I think that's probably it. That's my garden diary. Today is the 8th of July, and this is what we got out of the garden. We got some round squash, 3 eggplant, and a cucumber. Yay! Today is the 11th of July, and this is what I got out of the garden. I got some cubanelles. I'm gonna stuff them. So I got 5. One's got a scalding on it. And then I got 4 small okra. I'm just gonna eat those fresh. I got some corbachi peppers that I'm gonna use as part of the cubanelle dish. And then I've got some Hungarian black peppers. A bunch of purple cow peas over here. Well, actually, they're not all purple. Some of them are, well, that looks like it could be purple. I don't know. 1 small mini bell, a red one. Another cucumber. So I'm over a dozen now. It feels so wonderful to have that. I miss having tomatoes, but at least I got some cucumbers. And then I planted these. Some Gold Rush bush beans, and it's because something was eaten on the stems of the dragon tongue beans that I planted. So I planted 3 of these, and then I planted some of these in some of my Vego beds along the sidewalk too. Today is the 12th of July, and this is what we got out of the garden. These are not red yet, but I'm okay with that. I wanted to pick them before birds got them or anything, and then I was out there, since I was out there to get my cucumber, that's when I thought I'd go ahead and get these tomatoes. I got 3 okra, which the last 3 that I picked that were this size, I just ate them raw, and they were delicious. And that's probably what I'll do with these. And then I have 1 mini bell. Tonight's the 14th of July, and I shot my garden video. It's hot right now. We're expected to be 111, 15, 13, something like that the next probably 3 or 4 days, at least till Monday, and then it might come down a few degrees. So I took these out of the garden. I got a cucumber, a zucchini, and then these are interesting because they are the black Hungarians, but they're turning red. So that might change the flavor profile of them as well. So I picked those. And then these are long keeper tomatoes. So we shall see how they do, but that's not too bad for excessive heat in July.